Good morning. Did you do your homework?
The poll has ended. The result is a tie.
Vagabond. I hate it here. This morning's poll for the VOD watchers. Which homework did you do? Math, which was part of the Go Live message, or Strawberry from Mouse Stream? Yesterday during Mouse Stream, at the end, she said she wanted everyone to bring a strawberry fact to breakfast stream. She's downstairs getting coffee, so when she comes up here, have a strawberry fact ready. If you don't, you have time to find one out now. Does anyone remember getting to class like 5 minutes before the bell and finding out there was homework and then very quickly being like, oh God, and then just like doing it? Anyway, I don't miss school. At all. It's like, dude, no, because I was responsible. You get a lot of these cookies. Nintendo Network says the fact is for now. I thought she wanted it for her stream later. Oh, that makes more sense. Then you have plenty of time. So when I was in high school, I was the responsible one who kept pretty intricate notes on homework assignments and whatever. And because I was,
Give me the bird.
And I was really into, web development at that time, I actually made when I was in 10th grade, I made a website for my class. So my class could go to this website every day and it would just list like the assignments. And that was fun. I think I only kept up with that. I mean, I definitely kept up with it for 10th grade, maybe 11th grade too. When I was in 12th grade, I didn't have a whole lot of homework. Because, I just had classes that didn't... I didn't have as many classes, and then also the ones I did were not, really homework heavy. So that was nice. I'm gonna eat my other cookie immediately. Good. Wow. Renee said, I had a professor that if you were like 5 minutes late or 5 seconds late, wanted to see you after class. And so there's so much anxiety that if you were running late at all, you'd just not go to the class. Morning, Josh. Josh says, did you know strawberries are not actually made of straw or berry? Famously, they are made of berry. That's kind of their thing. The first half of your fact is true. They are not made of straw. Renee says, it was anthropology. I'm like, I don't need this class. I wanted it to be like Indiana Jones. He was not. They're not berries? Crap. Then Josh, 100% of the thing you said was true. Why did we call them that? I feel lied to. What is a strawberry?
A strawberry is both a low-growing, flowering plant and also the name of the fruit that it produces. The strawberry is an aggregate accessory fruit, meaning one that forms from multiple ovaries within the same flower. The brownish or whitish specks, which are commonly considered seeds, are the true fruits called achenes, and each of them surrounds a tiny seed. This is from...
So the strawberry itself isn't even the fruit? The tiny seeds are the fruit? I hate this. I just learned a lot and I didn't want to know any of it. Nature is wild. You should bring this up at Mouse Stream. I feel like someone will. I don't know if I'll be at the stream. Cause I gotta go to Costco. I gotta go to Costco. I might be able to do it before or after the stream. We'll see. We got 77 months from Zelda Master, 69 from Jathan Picard, nice. 2 gifted subs from the Great Crispo 1994 to Mind Lag and Midnight and Beyond. Thanks. That was weird. 65 months from Cock9, 50 from Sage of Stars. 300 bits from Aldo says Strawberry Fact. Strawberries don't move when being watched. They don't move when being watched. They don't move when not being watched. They just don't move. Is today another Mouse stream day? Yeah, let me make sure I mention that right here at the beginning. Mal will be streaming today sometime. I don't know exactly when, but she might tell you when she gets up here. But she's going to be making a cake. She's going to be making a strawberry cake for Chaz's birthday. So, it should be a very fun stream. But I think it'll probably be, my assumption would be shortly after breakfast stream ends. But I don't know exactly what her plan is. Yeah, we Cosmic, that was a month ago. Yeah, so because there's so many birthdays and so many cakes and so many sweets, we spaced it out a little bit so we wouldn't all get Sugarfoot at the same time. So we've got Chaz's cake happening today/tomorrow, so we'll be eating that tomorrow. That's the plan. Oh yeah, that's the other reason. That's probably a better reason. Slick Duke says, but also I think Mao is waiting for strawberries to be in season. True. True. That's the other thing. And Mao went to a strawberry farm yesterday to get strawberries, so not like from a grocery store. And we split one in half, and I had some of the strawberry, and oh my god, it's so good. So good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Actually, I have a funny exchange. Because last night, in our big group text for Raleigh Collective, we were talking about, you know, the strawberries in the cake. And I said, I tried a strawberry and it was incredibly good. And Dan just posted a animated GIF of Tim Robbins from I Think You Should Leave just kind of staring because Dan doesn't like strawberries. And then I'm gonna post this in the mod and we can just put it up because I think it's funny. And then I posted this to him. I think many of you will appreciate it. There's animated GIF support, right? I think so. I enjoyed doing that. Mal said I got extra credit points for using the strawberry frame.
Oh, my legs hurt.
Why?
Biking.
Chet says Dan shouldn't be in Raleigh Collective if you left the cult. We keep everyone in Raleigh Collective to encourage them to come back. Josh is gone, but we keep him in there because we.
Josh, I'm still in it.
Yeah, we keep him in there because it's a little brainworm back here. He knows. Dan too.
Sorry, I had to get the ingredients for Chaz's cake to room temperature so I could bake it today.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what time you're doing that?
I was thinking about an hour after this ends.
Okay, so around 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna join me?
For what?
The Costco. It would actually probably be very helpful, especially because if we, and this is true, if we
I need to get things together.
I know, but
and I'm like, I want to pull my hair and do a ponytail, and
I know, but it won't
contacts.
take long. And also, you know, if you put it on the pushy cart, the pushy cart is designed for two people because one person's supposed to wait by the door and the other person's supposed to bring the car up.
Okay. You go with Chaz.
Chaz is busy. Chaz is doing code. Me and him talked a lot last night. He's coding. It gets real serious when the elbows go up. I mean, it's like super code right now. And if you start a little bit late anyway, it should be fine. You don't have anything going on till like later.
Yeah.
So. What? We'll talk about it later, but we're buying an umbrella.
Costco has this pergola right now, and it's perfect for what I need.
We'll back up a little bit. In the last home that we lived in, that we were renting, it had a screened-in patio on the back, and it was awesome. I was like, this is great. I love this. Anyway, we don't have that anymore. And we were like, hello, friend who knows about construction. How much would it cost to make this happen? And he said, $30,000.
The low end of $30,000.
And I was like, that's a lot of money that I don't want to spend and can't really reasonably see myself spending like any time in the near future. So what's the alternative? Well, we found there's this pergola at Costco that was a fraction of that. And I was like, oh, this is not the same as having a screened-in patio, but this is most of it. And it's like, very, very small price. What if we did this? And unfortunately, like 90% of Americans, we have an HOA. So it's not just as easy as, I want this thing for my home and I can buy it. It's, now I have to ask people for permission.
Not only do we have to ask the HOA, is first we have to talk to our neighbors who can see it and have them sign a paper and be like, this is fine.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, the thing's on sale now. Become HOA president and dissolve it. Yeah, you have to
some
get...
HOA thing about it matching the house, and it's not matching the house.
Yeah. So we would have to get permission from neighbors, and then we would have to submit a formal request, and then the HOA would have to review it, and then they would get back with us. And I was like, the thing won't be on sale anymore. It's on sale. I want to buy it on sale.
Yeah.
So,
if it goes on clearance for even cheaper than that, like, maybe we could still buy it and then just put it in the garage until we know.
But what if they don't accept it? Then we have a pergola in the garage.
We could sell it. Costco's return window.
Anyway, so the alternative...
The other problem is it doesn't fit in our car, so we'd have to rent a truck.
Yeah, so we'd have to rent a truck to get it, and then we'd have to rent a truck to return it. So anyway, the alternative to the pergola is even cheaper, and that's just like large umbrella.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, the HOA shouldn't care that we bought a large umbrella. Mm-hmm. So they have large umbrella, and like, let's just get large umbrella. So that's the plan now. So we went from $30,000 to $1,400 to $200. And I'm like, I guess it's not bad that we're going umbrella. That's a lot better. Renee, not me Googling what the hell a pergola is. It's just a hat. It's just a hat for a porch. That's basically it. This is a hat. Swift says that extra $28,000 can go to the kitty fund. Hello, I'll take $28,000 worth of kitties, please. Looks like we will be renting a truck. Alright, let me finish reading alerts. We have 57 months from Blaze Bunny. 73 from Cherry Blossom. Oh, I never got to the point I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make with the umbrella was that when we went and looked at the umbrellas, you had
There was one that looked a little weird. You could just send me a photo. And be like, hey.
I mean, I can get it myself.
I do have to get things ready.
Okay. I can do it myself. I just wanted to make sure that I got the thing that we want. And I don't want to... When you had said once we got home, you're like, one of those was a little weird. And I was like, oh, God. So I have just a tiny, a minuscule amount of anxiety that I'm going to bring home an umbrella and you're going to be like, you idiot. You brought home the bad umbrella. And I'm going to be like, which one was bad? So that's...
Just take a picture of them when they're in their little box right there and then send that to me.
Okay. All right. Listen, I don't want to have to go back to the Costco and go to the return counter with the giant umbrella, and then they'll be like, what was wrong with it? I'll be like, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I need to pick out a different one.
Some of the fabric was like folded down in packaging or manufacturing, and it looked like it might be permanent.
Okay. In fairness, I bet they do get a fair bit of my wife said no, so they would probably just be like, oh, you good. I've only ever returned, well, we collectively have returned probably a few things to Costco, but I have only ever returned one thing, and it was toilet paper. I made a mistake. I bought the wrong thing. We had 19 months from Zelgin. Used. I mean, it was used, but I didn't like...
It was open.
It was open.
And one roll was removed and not put back.
Yeah, because that would be... Yeah. Like, it's not used in the sense that, like, I used it and then instead of flushing, it was like, oh, take this back. You know. Why was it wrong? It was wrong because I bought one-ply Scott. And I bought it because I was like, in my brain that day, I was like, oh, I'm going to buy this toilet paper. It is the cheapest thing. And then I got it home and I was like, oh, this is not usable by humans.
This is tissue paper.
This isn't real. So I used it literally one time. I was like, oh, this is impossible. And then I took it back and the guy was like, oh yeah, this sucks. And then I never bought it again. Yeah. There's, the frugality mindset is strong, but also there are things that you do have to pay a little bit more because it's exponentially better. So I do the 2-ply. I don't need the 3-ply, but on occasion I've been at people's homes where they have the 3-ply, and that is luxurious. It's like wiping your butt with a towel. It's fantastic. Anyway, what was I doing? Vagabond gifted sub to Malye. We got 88 months from Kibuli Scipio, 90 from Renee, 45 from Sacademus, 61 from Genesis. 300 bits of Jet says, my week is getting crazy. I got a request from Target to do a recorded interview for a part-time position. I have an interview Thursday morning with a rescue in Connecticut, and then right after I take 2 of my animals to the vet, knock on wood, just normal vaccine updates. And Mal gave us homework. This is college all over again, and I'm 38 next month. I thought they needed to have their homework ready for this stream.
They do.
Oh, I thought... Is it not for your cooking stream?
It is. No, for my cooking stream.
Oh, okay. Well, I just said this stream and you said
sorry.
yes.
I thought you meant like the one after this.
Oh, no. This is all... Sorry. You're not awake yet, but this is also a stream. We're actually... We're not just sitting on the couch talking to the TV. We're actually live. Well, good luck with both of your interviews, and also good vibes for the animals, that everything is well and normal. This is the stream before the real stream. Is breakfast stream a real stream?
No.
It doesn't feel like it a lot of the time. So it's fine.
I'm 16.
Yeah. We had 1,600 bits of gold lining. He says, so glad shelf control was a success, and you finally experienced a curse. A curse. Cursed. Yeah, we got a chance to try Paranormal Site. It was creepy. It had a jump scare in it. It did have a jump scare. I was playing it, and the jump scare happened, and I was thinking, some people are going to be like, oh no. And I saw chat, and they were like, ah. It was fun. Shelf control was great. If you missed shelf control, the VOD is out, so you can watch that. We are planning on doing that monthly. I mean, at least for the foreseeable future. And I'll have more information to talk about related to it. Some cool information in the next Patreon video, which I guess at this point is only like 9 days away. Yeah.
There were jump scares last night in Yote.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not really that kind of game, is
We
it?
had gotten someone who was like, man, that homestead over in that area, there's a yokai there. Don't go in it. It's creepy. And we went in it, and there was a yokai in there, and it was creepy.
Oh, that I don't know if that was a jump scare.
Oh, there was jump scares in there.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, neat. I like that.
One of them made me jump.
Oh, so a very literal jump scare.
Yeah.
But did it give you a hat?
It did give me a hat.
It did give you a hat? There you go.
Pretty great hat.
Okay, well then it was worth
It
it.
had spider lilies on it.
It seems like it was worthwhile
Yeah.
to get a little spook. We also had 62 months from Slick Duke. 300 bits from Siraj, who says, "Good vibes, please. Good vibes, please. Work is currently hell. Why did I become a corporate gay and decide to be career driven? Can I go back to working in a lab and doing R&D on opiates? Life was simpler 10 years ago." Good vibes. Good vibes. Oh, I drank all my coffee. The lab seems like it has a good feel.
Sometimes.
Yeah, okay. I guess we know someone who works in a lab who there's not always
Yeah.
the greatest
Yeah.
feels. But the vibes are different. Ah. Siraj says, "I never had to circle back to people." Yeah. Having to... I'm just, again, revealing how I don't like the concept of bosses. But having to answer to people is hard. I'm very fortunate that the only person I have to answer to is Chaz.
And
And you. The governor? Like, I don't...
Renee every 4 months.
The HOA! I don't answer to the HOA. Because I don't ask them anything. Listen, everything stays fine. We don't have any trouble from them.
Mod HOA.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if the mods need something, they know they can ask. I try to be helpful or be like, Chaz will do it. Sometimes it's the opposite way around, where like, if someone needs something, Chaz will reach out to me before I can do anything and be like, "Don't do this. You have things to do." And I'll be like, "Okay." Because sometimes I'm in the middle of like doing something. He's like, no. He's like, "I will deal with it." And I'm like, "Well, I wanna." He's like, "No." I'm like, "Okay." I'm doing a great job. Let's see.
Can Lunar have a roof?
Everyone should have a pergola.
That's not a roof.
Oh, well,
I do know Lunar is interested in that same pergola, though. We did discuss it.
I mean, I'll have you know that a pergola kind of counts as a roof. Like, what is a roof? A roof is just a surface above you. So a pergola kind of counts as a roof a little bit, I think. You have not seen her roof. I guess I haven't. I do know that roofs are bad. Like, it's not good. God, we own a home now.
I know. Someday we'll have to replace the roof.
And
too.
like, things are okay.
Yeah.
So far I would even venture that we're up because we got the home warranty.
Tomorrow we're getting a new fridge.
And we're getting a new fridge. So currently we're up, which means that life is going to knock us down at some point. Life's going to be like, "You remember that fridge you got for free?" I'll be like, "I'm sorry." I'll be like, "Your roof sucks now." So, Yeah, well, you know, we'll have our comeuppance. But yeah, for now, we ride the high. For now, we just be really excited that we're getting a free fridge.
Oh no, where did this landlord appear from?
It's worse. Now it's the bank. Where my money? Where my money? Like, I'm sorry. And then the house is standing over to the side, cracking its knuckles, be like, I need a new roof. And there are several tens of thousands of dollars. I'll be like, great, cool. Anyway, we had 510 bits from Anise who says, strawberries are called earthberries in my native language. I love that. Partially, I think, because strawberries are my favorite. And that's like... That's a very nice phrase, earthberry. Mother Earth has given us its sweetest fruit.
In French, potatoes are apple of the earth.
That's stupid. That's dumb. The French, I don't know what they're doing. They're terribly confused. We got 74 months from The Queen's Thief, 37 from Haley 92, 12 months from Chibi Keith. That's a 1. 300 bits of Macintosh PC. It says strawberry fact: red. True.
What about pine berries?
White. I mean, strawberries also are white when they're not good. And green.
When they're not ripe.
Yeah. It'd be several colors.
I was really happy that I made Chaz wait till now for his cake, because when I cut open that strawberry from the farmer's place,
yeah,
it was all pink inside.
Yeah. Also, fresh strawberries, like, from a field,
yeah,
have a scent, and it's so heavenly. Oh my god. And when I was little, I grew up not too far from a strawberry field, and we would go and pick strawberries a lot, and the scent of, like, walking through that field is a core memory, and being able to take a freshly picked batch of strawberries and smell it just takes me back to childhood. My mom, like, letting me, but also increasingly worried that I'm just eating strawberries out of the field because we're actively not paying for them. It's like a good childhood memory, but at a certain point she's like, okay, in the basket.
If you go and pick up another pint of them today, I can make strawberry syrup.
Coffee.
I wasn't going to... I'm going to Costco.
I know where the strawberries are.
I'm not out here running errands. We ran errands yesterday. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah. Because then we can have strawberry cocktails on Wednesday.
$75 months from Gare Bear. We got 500 bits from Elfie Goldfish, who says, I just realized I've been pronouncing pergola as pagoda my whole life. You learn something new every breakfast reading. Well, pagoda is a different thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know that you've been mispronouncing it so much as you just...
Maybe confusing the words?
Yeah, you probably just confused the words. Because they're just different objects. Pergola is a hat. And a pagoda is a hat.
On a hat.
On a hat. Exhibit loves pagodas. We got 300 bits from Aldo, says, throws an umbrella into the forum. Behold, a roof! Technically, I think... Okay, for a minute I was like, if you held a paper bag above your head, is that a roof? And the answer is no, it's an umbrella. So here's what it is. No, hear me out. A roof has to be something that is above your head that is on its own. Like, you don't have to hold it. Like, it's on its own. That's a roof. So an umbrella is an umbrella unless it's in the sand. Then it's a roof. How do you feel about that? So the umbrella you're getting is a roof. Yeah. Sometimes Jack stands over my head. Is he a roof? Maybe roof has to have some elements of permanence. He is a hungry roof. 3 different Jet says, Steven, I hate the concept of bosses. Has to listen to Chaz, Mal, the bank, HOA, all city officials, all state officials, all government officials, his mother, and the mods. And needs supervision to go to Costco. I don't need supervision to go to Costco. I go to Costco all the time on my own. But when I'm worried,
Because you're a big boy.
I'm a big boy. I'm just worried about this umbrella situation.
Just take a picture of them before you like pull one out.
All right, I'm gonna bring home the best one you've ever seen. You're gonna be like, where did you get this from? And I'd be like,
This wasn't there yesterday.
I'm gonna be like, it was in the back. Aren't you so happy to have me in your life?
Everybody eat pork.
Because I can see things in the back and I get them for us. How often is that useful? Tell them. It's like once a month at least.
Once a week at least.
Once a week. Mal be looking and be like, there's no more of these things. And I'll be like, hold on. And I'm reaching like back into the wilderness of the shelf. And then it just comes out and I'm like, here we go.
Or anything up high.
You're looking and like, they're out of that. And I'm like, actually, they're not.
Things in the pantry I can't reach that I use a lot. Like, when we buy a pack of paper towels, the extra paper towels are on the top shelf where I can't reach them. As is all of my coffee.
Yeah. We have a good system of putting the stuff that we don't need often on the top shelf.
Yes.
Which is a thing that makes sense, but then I don't have to get stuff down too often. Anyway.
Without Steven, you can't reach the Crackling Oat brand in the store. That is on the top shelf, always.
Even
when I was little, it was on the top shelf.
That's because there's only 1 or 2 people in a town that buys Crackling Oat brand, so they're not going to put that at eye level. That's like up.
That is
up. They're hiding that. Was that the cereal you were trying to remember yesterday?
Yeah.
Because we were at the store and I was like, Mal, like almost every cereal in the cereal aisle is on sale.
What one do you want, Mal?
I was like, do you want any cereal? And she's like,
there's only 3 I like.
There's only 3 I like, and it's Crunch Berries, Lucky Charms, and then you couldn't think of the third one.
And it was Cracklin' Oat
But it's
brand.
Cracklin' Oat brand. I bet you that one wasn't on sale. That doesn't go on sale. That's just forever $5 or $6 and on the top shelf, covered in dust. Oh, what is this? 300 bits from Cheesehammer says, Bonjour, Georges.
Monsieur?
Monsieur. What?
Monsieur?
Why is it Bonjour?
It's French.
So what did you say?
Monsieur?
Like masseuse.
Sort of.
So, masseuse?
Monsieur.
Monsieur? Me just saying masseuse. Monsieur?
That's closer.
Monsieur George. Because that's my name, so you can't change that. Monsieur George. Tu sais qu'on un pont de Tarmont? The one thing I've learned about French And I haven't learned anything. But the one thing that I suspect about French is that you just don't say half of the word. Because they put, like, S's and extra consonants and all this stuff, and, like, you don't do all that. So I don't know if I did pretty good.
I don't know the last word.
Moisey.
Yeah.
It's probably pronounced mos, or something. Oh, I just, They Might Be Giants just released a new album, and I hadn't listened to it yet, and then, yesterday in the car, we had a bunch of errands to do, so I was like, oh, I can finally listen to this album. And one of the songs is completely in French. And I was like, this is neat. I don't know what they're saying. But neat.
Can you move your knee? Thanks.
Oh, my foot's asleep. Bad. Oh no. Thunderstriker says, I kind of love it when artists do that. I've owned some, I guess I still own them. They're probably at my parents' house. I own some French CDs that I bought in Paris that were neat. So I've listened to French music before. They Might Be Giants.
Thank you, Cheese Hammer.
Oh, moldy. They Might Be Giants has done, well, Linnell has done an album that was in Roman. He did the Roman Songs album.
There's 3 people I know in cycling who are French. But they hadn't met each other until, like, sometime in the last week or two on a ride we were on.
Yeah.
And 2 of them were talking to each other and heard each other's accent and then started speaking French. And then the third one was like, wait. To
Latin.
say?
Yes. Latin. Sorry, Latin.
Anyway, all 3 of them started speaking French. And it was very pretty.
I don't know how to speak anything.
Including English.
We had a conversation with someone about that, where they were asking about languages. Oh, it was some of your bike friends. Whenever I was with you for
Banana
your birthday.
Ball? Oh, birthday.
No, was it Banana Ball? Maybe it was Banana Ball, where someone was asking about languages, and I was like, I'm still trying to grasp
Yeah, that
English.
was Banana Ball.
Yeah. I think the problem... No one laughed. So there was like just a genuine like, oh, okay. When I tend to be incredibly dry, like with new people. And it's always very funny because we will, be around folks and then we'll leave. And I'll be like, well, they definitely thought I was serious about like 80% of the things that I said. It takes a little while, I think, to get to know me before.
I think you should turn down that a little bit.
I can't. It's just there. It's very hard because I have to loosen up to be a little wetter. I don't know what the opposite of dry is.
Dry humor?
Yeah. So like I can't turn that off unless I get to know people better. But also, they have to get to know me better before they understand that it's just humor. So, moist humor. Yeah.
Chibi Keith says, when you went to Japan, did you speak a lot of Japanese in order to communicate?
I spoke a lot of Japanese. It was the same, like, 7 words, but I used them a lot.
Rated Dread. Uh-huh.
Konnichiwa, what's up? You know, yeah. Sumimasen is the thing you're going to say all the time. Because you're always sorry.
Yeah.
And then, arigatou gozaimasu. Because you're always thankful. That's really Japan in a nutshell. Like, you are always sorry and always thankful to be sorry. It's every minute of every hour that you're there. It's just, I'm so sorry I'm here. Thank you for letting me be sorry. Where are your GameCube games? I'm sorry, you don't have any. Thank you for letting me into your store. That's basically Japan. Yeah, and anyone that's been there knows that is 1,000% correct. It is just that. It's just that over and over again. And then if you know how to speak, you can say other words with those, but those are still the most frequent things that come out of your mouth. I just decided not to learn any of the other words because I'm running on max capacity. I can't be expected to learn everything. We had 100 bits from Colin Mack. Thank you. I never got to tell you about my dream.
Okay.
Remember yesterday I kept telling you that I had a weird dream?
Yeah.
I had a weird dream, and it's a funny dream. Chaz says, if you know more words, your most common sentence goes from "I'm sorry" to "My Japanese is bad, I'm sorry."
I did hear Chaz say that a lot. And everyone reassured him that his Japanese was good. And he got Jozu Dest. I think he got Jozu Dest less this time.
Oh, less each time.
Yeah.
He can do it. You know, he can communicate. So this dream, this was 2 nights ago. I had a dream that I was at one of my friend's parents' house. And in this dream, my friend's mom had handed me a dessert. And I was like, thank you. So I had this dessert, and I went into one of the bedrooms, and I just thought, I have to pee so bad. What do I do? And I was like on the verge of tears because I had to pee. And this all goes back to the fact that, like, for the entirety of my adult life, like, I wake up one time every night in the middle of the night to pee. That's just what I do. And as a result, every once in a while I'll have a pee dream. I didn't wet the bed.
I think I would have known that much about the dream if that had happened.
I would be like, no. But I every once in a while I'll have these really vivid, terrifying pee dreams. And in this dream, I was in this room, like a bedroom, just
you
a random
dessert.
A random bedroom, and I had like this cake, gelatins, I don't know what it was. It was like a big platter. And I had it on the floor, on the carpeted floor in this bedroom. And I thought to myself, I have to pee so bad. And there's nowhere to pee. I have to pee right now. What do I do? So then I squatted down on my knees and then hovered over this cake. So I was like doing the worm, but with my abdomen up, and I just peed all over this dessert. And I remember
Are you okay?
Mentally, no. And I remember in the dream hating this. I was like, I don't know what to do. And like, halfway through peeing on this cake, the door opens and it's his mom. And I'm on the floor with my crotch over this cake peeing, and I look up and I'm like, huh? And she's like, oh, and I'm like, no.
I don't know Yamadora-gun. I don't know why I need to hear this.
Hold on, it gets better. So anyway, so I do this, and the dreams are very strange because there's no Dreams are very strange because there's no structural integrity to things in the dream. And the reason I say that is because when I was in the bedroom, it was like a cake, but that's not what she handed me. She handed me like a cup that looked like it was ice cream or something, like a tiny thing. But that transformed from the time I had it to the time I got into the bedroom into like a cake. Then it transformed again because you know how you get like a slice of pizza at the mall and it's on a paper plate and it's like greasy and then you're like, and then you fold it up and you throw it in the trash. When I was done going to the bathroom on this cake, I could fold it up like one of those sheets of, like one of those those paper plates.
Noah, take me with you.
So Noah's like, hey, oh, no. So I folded it up and then I walked out and his mom was out there and I'm holding this paper plate and she goes, honey, she said, you don't need to feel bad about this. And I'm just standing there like half in tears. I'm like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, you don't need to feel bad about this. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And she goes, we have a bathroom. And I said in the dream, I said, I can never remember where it is. So then my friend who is there has kind of been like standing watching this interaction. He sees me holding this plate dripping pee and he goes, he's straight faced, like he's not amused or anything. He's not mad, but he walks up and he's like, let me show you where our toilet is. So then he walks me into their bathroom and then he leaves and pulls the door shut and I don't have to go anymore and I'm in the bathroom. So then I put it into the little tiny trash can. It was like, and then I woke up and I had to pee so bad. God. But yeah, the funniest
thing. Like a kitten showing them the litter box.
Perfect with a tall glass of slurry, Tiny Eddie's decadent fish stick, and fudge muffins.
Like, when does the story get better? Oh, that was it. That was the story. Sorry, I was really amused. I was really amused in the story when I said, I can never remember where your bathroom is. So instead of asking, I peed on this cake in a bedroom. It's like insane things in dreams that like would never ever happen. But in dreams, they're so real and they make so much sense. Because at the time, I'm like, there's no way I can solve this problem. I'm just gonna have to pee on this cake. Oh, anyway. I should talk to a psychiatrist. See what this means. He's gonna be like, just pee. Just go to the bathroom. Oh, actually, for the first night in years, maybe, I didn't get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. It was a few nights ago. And it was because I forgot to eat dinner. Yeah. I just didn't eat anything, or I guess drink anything for like a long time. And then I was good. Anyway, here, have this. We had 1,000 bits from Sir Roger, says, Eddie, save us. Decadent fish stick and fudge muffins. I don't think fish sticks and fudge go together. Can you do chocolate fish at all?
I don't know.
I don't think you can. You can do chocolate and beef, but you can't do chocolate and fish. That's not... I don't think so. Yeah, only as mole sauce. And even then, with fish, I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe the right fish. Like, you couldn't do it with salmon.
There's probably a fish that, you know. Cheese Hammer says, Twitch Mobile won't let me do gift subs by name. I wanted to gift a sub to someone named something like Urinal Cake. God. Taiyaki. sports. Maybe.
And that was sports.
Even the sports newscaster's like, nah, I already left. I'm already gone.
Now the weather.
Chad, should I read this, or do you want to poke the sportscaster and see if he'll come back? They left before the P story. Jet says, I need sports news to get my mind off of cake being. I don't. Just read it. The Happy Butterflies win the translucent trophy 4 times in a row. Nobody saw this coming. I like the Happy Butterflies a lot. It feels like they've never won a game, but they have a great name and some
they've won a trophy 4 times in a row.
I know, but the name Happy Butterflies.
That's because nobody saw that coming with their name.
Like the name Happy Butterflies feels like they're just
in it for fun.
They're in it for fun. Yeah. They don't normally win, but they have good branding. The merch sales are fun. They're doing well in that front. It's alright. I got dizzy from laughing so hard at my own dream. Also, Fossick skipped it to sub to urinal cake. Well, there you go. Did you pee a little? No. I don't have that problem.
Did the Canes win last night?
At least. God, I hope so. Oh, we already have dinner plans.
Yeah, we do.
When the Canes win, Alpaca is buy one, get one. So every once in a while,
We did. We beat the Senators.
No, we already have dinner for tonight. Otherwise, I'd be like, let's eat Alpaca. Because you can both eat for like $10.
Oh yeah, double overtime. I did see that.
I'm torn. I'm a Senators fan, but I want to support you too. I mean, we have nothing to do with the Canes. We just live in the place where they play. Root for the team that means something to your heart.
Go Pack.
Who's going to win hockey this year? Packers! Woo, 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 woo! Storm the ice! Let's talk about...
I want to go to a game, by the way. If we keep winning, there was a discussion with bike friends to go as a group.
To go during playoffs?
Yeah.
But that's when it's expensive.
Yeah.
No one wants to go until they're going to be in the playoffs, but in the playoffs
those games are more fun.
It's all hockey!
It's more exciting. When I went to the playoffs game with Brandon, it was way fun. They bring out these giant horns that they don't have out otherwise.
Alright, well, anyway.
It may not happen. Like...
Jet says, I want to see Steven paint his face. Things that will never, ever happen. Just literally never. No. Won't do it. Things that are happening this week. You have a stream.
Yeah, I have a stream.
In like an hour.
Uh-huh.
Like an hour. You're going to make a cake. A strawberry cake.
I'm making a strawberry cake.
With fresh...
I had to do a strawberry reduction last night. I gotta put those photos in mod chat so they can put them in art queue for me.
Oh, also, real quick, just because I'm thinking of it, and it's both sad and very, very funny. Did y'all see the kid who their mom painted them as Frieza, but they painted him with latex paint?
House paint?
So he's like permanently Frieza.
I mean, it's not permanent.
Like, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good paint job too. And I was like, this poor kid is just Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. And there was a video, and he's just sitting there looking like very perturbed. And there's only like this much that's of his skin that's revealed, and they're just trying to like peel it off, and they cannot get it. I was like, this is funny, but man, I hate that for him. Anyway, so yeah, you're doing cake.
Yes.
tomorrow,
Everyone who's going to be there, you need to bring a strawberry fact.
bring a strawberry fact to Mouse Stream. Research strawberries. Learn something.
It's okay if we have some repeats.
It would
There's
be-
no way to coordinate that.
It would be wild if there weren't. Yeah,
Don't tell us now.
yeah, keep them to yourselves. We need them in an hour. So yeah, Mal will be streaming on her channel in an hour for cake. You're gonna be streaming tomorrow sometime, briefly.
I'm going to stream after your stream because I have stuff going on before your stream,
Okay.
including a supposed refrigerator delivery.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
Anyway, I'm going to frost the cake tomorrow after your stream.
Okay.
So we'll mix up the frosting and then we'll frost the cake.
Okay. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm back in Outer Wilds, which is super fun. And then sometime after I'm done, Mal will be going live again for a pretty short stream just to frost it. So, not a super long stream. And then Thursday breakfast stream 9 a.m. Friday morning you're painting.
Yep.
Friday evening we're doing more Hitman.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sunday no Hades. I won't be around. So,
Will you survive?
yeah, I mean probably.
Okay.
I've had to skip it before, so no Hades on Sunday. Also, 88 months from Airdash 3K and an art. There's an art in the queue. Oh my goodness! Look at that! The anniversary of the Kepler stream. Oh, that's so cute.
Very cute.
I love it. That's right. Dang. That was... Wait, that was a year ago? Yeah.
Stream, yeah.
No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Right?
Yeah.
Because he's been gone a year.
Yeah.
2 years ago is when we did the what is the name of that game?
Reina-chan?
Sugaban Chao Reina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which was wild. We were like translating it with Google Translate on the phone.
Figure out this niche Japanese word puzzle.
Yeah, there was definitely parts where we were like, Fossix, do you know how to do this?
I think Robert was in chat for a while too.
Robert was there
Yeah.
too. Yeah, Robert helped. Yeah. So, anyway, that was
4-word idioms. Yeah.
yeah, that was a fun stream, and also thank you all again. That was a very expensive year of Kepler's life, but he got to live it thanks to all of you, and I appreciate it. I miss him. I've been thinking about him a lot recently because we've been, talking about and considering animals again. And he was a good boy.
Yeah.
He's a really well-behaved cat. I hope that the next cats that we have are also have dispositions even close to him. All right. Okay, that's it. If you haven't seen the Shelf Control VOD, it's out, so go check that out.
And I'll see you guys in an hour.
And Mal will see you in an hour for whatever you're calling it. You're calling it what?
I'm gonna go set my go live message.
Cake time?
Cake time.
Cake time!